Why are we in the bathroom?
Shh, Mallory, I'm trying to think.
This is your bathroom, Daddy. This is where you do all your thinking.
It's kind of stinky in here if you stay in here too long.
Shh, hush, girls. There's a tornado.
A tornado?
You know what a tornado is, Sally?
Yes, and it's close. You don't hear it?
I'm scared, Daddy.
There's nothing to be scared of.
What about Mommy?
Oh my God, what about Mommy?
Mallory, now, I won't have you use the Lord's name in vain. Honey, not now.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yes, well, honey, your mom's probably all right.
But
Why did she have to go to work today?
Because she worked for the courthouse and they didn't close today.
Is that Obama's fault?
What? No, honey. I mean, well, sort of, I guess.
don't you didn't go to work, Daddy?
Well, honey, Daddy's a construction worker, and they knew it was going to rain, so they called us off the job today. Which is why I was able to pick you two girls up from school when they called the tornado warning.
So, someone knew this would happen, but not Obama?
Oh, they didn't know there'd be a tornado, honey. They just knew.
But isn't everything Obama's fault?
No, honey, a tornado can't be a person's fault, even Obama.
But you say everything is Obama's fault.
Well, this one time is not.
I'm still scared, Daddy. Why are we in the bathroom? Is it in case we have to go?
No, honey, it's the innermost room in the house.
Well, why don't we go to the cellar?
We don't have a cellar, dumbass.
Mallory!
Why don't we have a cellar?
Because Alabama's made out of clay and the water table's very high. It's very difficult to have a cellar, which is why you have to go up north where they have good solid rock, great cellars.
What if the mirror falls on top of us?
Sally, now you can ask any questions, but I won't have this doom and gloom, all right? If we hear a tornado hit, we're going to take cover. I'm going to say, take cover, and we're going to have one hand on the toilet and the other one over our heads, all right?
Daddy, please help my mommy.
Girls, now, I can't do that. I can't leave you alone. Who's going to take care of you? Who's going to keep you safe?
God?
Yes, honey, but...
God is everything.
Well, Mallory, yes, but...
God is the tornado?
No, honey. God isn't everything in that way. God just moves right through.
Are we being punished? Is this God punishing us?
No, honey, we're being tested, maybe.
So God is the tornado?
The tornado might be a test to see if we can make it to the other side like Jesus did through the desert.
When he saw the devil and stuff.
Right.
So, the tornado is the devil.
I don't know, Mallory, but the point is your mother must have sheltered, near work, near a restaurant, a mall, a gas station.
Yeah?
Yeah, your mother ain't a fool, trust me. Yeah, come on. All right, let's plan a fun day for tomorrow, all right? Yeah, come on. You girls snuggle up. Now, I know you're too big for this, I know, but, let's just snuggle up a bit to your old man, all right?
Okay.
I want the crook.
I want to get breakfast at the Waysider with real grits.
I want pancakes.
And then I want to go to the park and fly the new kites that Grandpa gave us.
That sounds nice.
Oh, and we can get ice cream at the park. I want a chocolate fudge sundae and a rocket.
And we'll get ice cream in the park.
For lunch, there's only one place where the truly classy go.
Yeah, where's that?
The Cypress Inn, of course. And we'll have to insist on a river view.
Plus, they have yummy rolls.
Yeah, and we'll have...
Catfish, of course.
And tartar sauce.
Right. And what about after lunch?
Movie.
Oh.
Then nap.
Oh, what movie?
Spy Kids. All three of them. Duh. We have to get ready for the new one that's coming out.
You've seen them all like a million times.
And then?
We get pizza at the Palmas, and we sit at the Elvis table.
And we get our Cokes in wine glasses.
Welcome to the final presidential debate. I'm here with the standing Republican vice president and the Democratic candidate. We have touched on your thoughts about immigration. Mr. Vice President, there is a growing threat from North Korea. How would you address this growing threat?
Well, George, we are already addressing it. Pyongyang has launched nuclear-capable submarines, and the U.S. Navy has countered to strengthen our deterrence. If Kim Jong-un is gonna rattle the sword, we will rattle back.
If I may, diplomacy is in order here. North Korea is always pulling stunts like this. We must be an example to our allies and NATO.
So you would have us just hug it out and expect them to go home?
I did not say any of that. Yes, we should always be prepared to defend ourselves, but you are intentionally antagonizing them, throwing insults at Kim Jong-un's sister, calling him a fat, angry ogre, belittling the North Korean people. You're daring them to attack.
How do we deal with snakes? We lure them out of their holes and cut off the head.
Kim Jong-un, North Korea, they are not snakes. They're people. Just because their leader is misguided doesn't...
Misguided? Kim Jong-un is a dictator, a narcissist ready to kill his own people to keep himself in power.
That's rich coming from you.
I'm sorry that you're threatened by a leader who will take action to defend the American people. If you want to label me as a dictator because I'm willing to make hard decisions, so be it.
Forgive the interruption. I've just received word from the networks that there's been an attempt on the president's life. Mr. Vice President, under the circumstances, we should cancel the debate.
No, George. The American people need to see strength.
This is crazy.
Why? We're in a secure location. Let's continue the debate. The American people will have to make a choice on Election Day, and I intend to show them that I am the right choice.
Have you no compassion for the president? Do you even care about what's happened?
Of course I care. But we don't have any information on the president yet, do we, George?
Those details are still coming in.
Okay, aren't we going to the network news? Our feed will get cut anyway.
Well, we have dual feeds on both you and the president's situation, so the network is allowing you to continue if you wish to do so.
We need to be there for the American people.
And here we are.
Okay, with respect to you both, we're in lockdown now, so it's up to you. We can continue or postpone, but we will have to remain here.
I don't feel good about any of this, but if you insist on continuing, fine. I only ask that as soon as we have more information on the condition of the president and those who are responsible...
I will keep you informed.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you what's happened. It's North fucking Korea. That's who's responsible for this.
Mr. Vice President.
I know language. Look, if the snowflakes out there can't handle the occasional F-bomb, they can go cry to mommy. Would you rather have secure borders or someone who won't make your grandma blush?
I think this is in really poor taste. There is no evidence that North Korea is responsible.
No? After all the threats they've hurled at us?
No. All right, let's pretend they're responsible. We're still live, yes?
To the entire world, yes.
All right. What would you do? You want to debate? Let's debate.
Excellent question. Mr. Vice President, what would be your response to the attempt on the president's life? I mean, whether it was North Korea or another nation.
I know damn well it was Kim Jong-un. They're so keen on demonstrating their nuclear power, trying to scare us, trying to kill our president, I say let's show them what real power looks like. We can send a warhead to Pyongyang, take out Kim Jong-un, his family, his generals, his weapons, and while we're at it, we'll take out that fake fairy tale mountain.
Now, I believe you're referring to Mount Paektu.
Yeah, blow it all to hell.
You're crazy. This is no way to lead. You may not agree with North Korea or other nations for that matter, but there has to be some diplomacy. You can't bully leaders regardless of their politics.
How would you handle this situation on the president's life?
First, we must find out who is responsible. Then, through legal and moral means, do we bring the assassin to justice. Not by outright war. We tried that in 2001, and look where that got us. Tens of thousands of lives lost, and a war that dragged on, costing almost $1 trillion.
You know what? People like you are the reason why this country is so weak. Grooming children to be transgendered, late-term abortions, and open borders.
None of that is true, and you know it. You and your party are just falsifying information and using scare tactics to will over your supporters. And now you're enraging other nations as well with the same misinformation. Look, you don't like trans people, gay people. Fine. That's your right as a free American to have those feelings. But it is not your right to make their lives a living hell. To take away their right to be happy and to thrive as a human being. You don't like abortions? Fine. But you can't say it's about protecting the babies when all you won't give people affordable health care, access to low-cost or free school lunch, or proper non-religious sex education. You want to control people and have power over them. You talk about evil dictators at our back door? Well, sir, look in the mirror.
How dare you?
Candidates.
Are your policies any better with
They
your
are.
terrorists coming into the country with your kumbaya open border
Candidates,
policy?
please.
Allow me to finish.
Wait, hold on.
Handouts to everybody.
Wait, I've just
Come and
received
take
word
our
from a
guns.
White House correspondent that the president has died.
God.
Mr. President, is there anything you wish to say at this moment to the American people?
Yes. When I am sworn in as your president, I will not wait until Election Day to take action against our enemies, those I know to be responsible. I will act now. Today.
I cannot listen to this in good conscience. The loss of the president is tragic. All the more reason that we need to come together and respond strategically, calmly. What was that?
My feed was cut. The last thing I was told is the missiles have launched.
What, missiles?
I can only pray that the North Koreans didn't take Vice President's words seriously and launch a preemptive strike.
Oh my God. You see? Do you see what your braggadocio has done?
Are we still live? Can anyone still hear us?
I think so, in some places anyway. I'm not sure for how long.
Then listen to me now. As your acting president, I order a counterstrike now. Launch a counterstrike at the North Korean submarines, their military installations, their capital, the DMZ.
Stop this! We have little information to go on. You can't start a nuclear war over hearsay.
Is it hearsay, George?
I don't know. Things like this are confused from the start. My feet was cut.
But you said that North Korea launched the missiles.
He absolutely did not say that.
No, I said that I heard the missiles have been launched. My feed was cut before I got a full report. I wasn't sure what the full official report was.
Can't be sure? You said the missiles were launched. You said North Korea launched a preemptive strike.
I said I can only pray they didn't.
You're putting words into his mouth.
The liberal media again giving false information.
No, stop it. God damn it, stop it. You alone caused this. You alone looked into the camera and told our military to counterstrike based on your own assumptions and prejudices. If there's a world to return to when we leave this room, is this who you want as your leader? Someone who's ready to start a nuclear war? Someone ready to kill millions, if not billions of people?
Wait. I'm getting something on the monitor.
What is it?
Please be quiet. Let me listen. Nuclear weapons have reached Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco.
What weapons? What kind?
Officials believe a megaton each.
North Korea doesn't have that kind of weapons.
Evidently, they do.
Our weapons have reached Pyongyang.
Russia will counter. Then China. There may not be a United States left to govern after tonight.
You're correct. I'm being told the Tsar Bomba will reach Washington, D.C. in 5 minutes.
It's over for us.
Damn.
We're still live everywhere except the West Coast. At least until they knock down our satellites. Mr. President, is there anything you wish to address to the American people?
Can you, in this moment, find some humility, some honesty, and admit you were wrong? That all of this suffering could have been avoided. Not just the bombs, but the fear-mongering, the phobias, the hate. Admit it.
Chicago's gone. New York is gone.
Admit it. Confess this one thing before we all die.
Houston, Philadelphia, Norfolk.
Poisoning the planet out of greed. Controlling and degrading women. Diminishing people of color. Weaponizing religion. Die with a clear conscience. Do this one thing so that if there's anyone left out there, that they can learn from our mistakes and build a better world.
I
Admit it.
May God have mercy on our souls.
Don't let this all be in vain. One word. One word is all it takes.
I
Chet, get me a drink, will ya?
Yeah. Okay. Bartender. Yeah, thanks. I'll have a bud and my fiance will have a gin and tonic.
Well, I assume.
Just make the drink.
Name's Lynette.
So? Babe, Penny, look. We'll figure it out, okay? We've been through worse before.
I don't know how much of this is I am going to take Chet. I'm hungry. I need new jeans. I need new shoes. I need a bath. I want a room with a TV and a fucking bath.
I know, yes. I know.
You knew that last night too, Chet, when you gave away our ride home.
Well, you know what? I don't want to go home, Penny. I want to go to Hollywood.
Excuse me, sir. May I have a light? It's a terrible habit, I know, but one that I enjoy over other malignant enjoyments. Thank you. That feels good, doesn't it? That first drag of smoke into the lungs. To feel that little death on one's organic system. Close to home, as they say.
You're welcome. You done with that drink yet, girl? We gotta hit the road, Penny. Come on.
Yeah. Let me down it.
No. Sit. Let's have breakfast together. You'll need it for your journey.
Yeah? We want some breakfast. You got some?
Sit over here. I'll have Lynette bring some for us. I really like this casino. You meet the most interesting folks. Just relax. We'll sit and have breakfast together. My treat.
What's up with you, man? First you grab my arm and then you want to buy us breakfast? What's wrong with you?
Chet, don't be rude. He's offering to buy us breakfast.
It's okay. Penny? It's Penny, right? I overheard. I'm sorry. How rude of me. My name is Gaylord. I'm sort of the resident ghost of the Slippery Slope Casino.
Gaylord? That's kind of an old-fashioned name now, is it? How'd you get that name anyway?
It was my great-grandfather's, Gaylord Holmes. Anyway, I would be absolutely delighted to buy you two breakfasts. If you'll have a little conversation with me, that is. I mean, after all, it's lonely here, and I have a lot of money to spare.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'll have a large orange juice, a steak sandwich, fries, and cocktail sauce for those fries.
I'll have a short stack and a fruit cup. Oh, and another gin and tonic. Well's fine.
Sounds excellent, and I'll have the same as the young lady, please. Oh, and Lynette, we can upgrade the gin. That is a beautiful lighter. May I ask, is it an heirloom?
This whole thing? No. It's nothing. I got it at a thrift store a few years back to pay $10. I don't know. I don't remember. But I will tell you one thing. It's surefire. Never fails.
Really? Not ever?
Never.
I don't believe it. Let's see.
Okay. Like I said.
Would you like to wager on it?
Well, I'm not going to stake my life on it. But like I said, it's reliable as hell. Just filled it up, too.
I mean, I am a gambling man. And like I said, I like to meet and play with new people. So how about it?
What kind of wager are you talking about then?
Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. I'll bet you my last $50.
Chet!
And I'll have this lighter light up 3 out of 5 times. What do you put up? Gentleman's bet?
I was thinking something perhaps a little bit more sporting. Outside in the parking lot, I have a 2023 Dodge Challenger supercharged. I just bought it yesterday, fresh off the lot. Goes 180 on the straightaways.
What? You're going to bet me your Dodge Challenger?
Supercharged, yes.
Oh. And I assume you don't want my shitty lighter and $50, right?
No. I was thinking it would be good to bet something that is, let's say, a commitment. You know, something that's not too dear. Something you could definitely live without, but collateral that would keep your skin in the game, as it were.
And what exactly were you thinking?
I was thinking something small, not too dear. You said you're not prepared to stake your life on it, so how about your index finger? A commitment, but not something terrible.
What? His index finger? What? Fuck that noise. You're fucking crazy, man. Chet, let's get out of here. This guy's not serious.
I can assure you, young lady, I am absolutely serious.
Oh. That kind of talk is dangerous, my man. I don't think so. Come on. Let's go.
Okay. I understand this younger generation doesn't have the same work ethic, the same commitment to the success that the older generations have. I can understand the fear of actually risking something to get a great reward. I guess you'll be hitchhiking back to wherever it is you said you came from.
You're a fucking nut, dude, okay? I play football. I'm an entrepreneur and DJ. My love for football, you think I'm gonna give that up for your nice car?
How about this? I'll sweeten the deal. You seem afraid, but with a little cajoling, I guess I could convince you. Yes. What if I offer you $10,000 in addition for your wager? If you're so certain that your lighter is surefire, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. You'll drive away in a brand new car with a bunch of money to get you started in Hollywood. And in case you lose, well, you can keep your football finger. We'll take the left one.
I'm left-handed.
Of course you are. Creative thinker. All right, then. We'll take the right if you lose.
Oh, you're so sick. You're not actually considering this, are you? Chet, are you? Are you fucking crazy? This guy is bad shit.
I'm okay, Penny. Just considering.
Orders in. You know, I always love these kind of crazy wagers. Mind if I rubberneck y'all?
Of course not. The more, the merrier. I have an idea. Say, if we want an impartial set of eyes, why not make Lynette here our referee?
Are you actually considering this insanity? Say he loses. How the fuck are you going to take his index finger? How are you going to keep it as a souvenir on your mantle in a jar of formaldehyde?
Babe,
This is
Penny,
pure.
look. If I do this, I need absolute focus. I want that fucking car. I need that money. So do you. So, I do this. You're not going to fuck me. That's my fucking car, my money. No bullshit. I swear to God, I'll kill you with my bare hands, finger or no.
No bullshit, my friend. The title and registration are in my attaché. Do you mind? And it's ready to go. And the currency is right here. Feel free to count it if you like.
So, okay, let me get this whole thing right. If I make this lighter light up 3 out of 5 times, I get your car and the money?
10.
10 times.
10? No. No fucking way. Chet, are you a fucking moron?
Penny, just give me a second.
You look afraid. It's okay. I mean, don't worry. We can stop this madness right now. No need to be brave. I'm sorry, I broached the subject.
No. Hold on just a minute. Fear's definitely not a factor in my decision-making process, okay? I've beaten guys nearly to death on the field. I've been beaten nearly to death myself. Fear is something I'm not concerned with.
No. I suppose not. All right, then. It's a go. Lynette, could I have your help, please? I will need your sharpest knife and a roll of duct tape and some towels, alcohol, just precautionary, of course.
I'll have to go to the kitchen for the knife. How sharp are we talking?
Oh, like a cleaver. Something very, very sharp. We wouldn't want to cause Chet any undue pain. Ah, and a roll of duct tape, please.
Okay, going to the kitchen for a knife and roll of duct tape now. This is by far the wildest shit that has ever happened in this bar at 8 in the morning.
Okay. Chet, if you will sit right here, please. Good. We can start as soon as Lynette returns, and then we can start the game.
Game? You call this a fucking game? This is... I'm gonna get another drink.
All right, Chet. Now, I'm going to tape your hand right to the table. Okay? And I want you to just relax your hand, put your hand into a nice balled up fist just like this. Yes. Now extend your index finger out. I don't want to hit any other parts of your hand. We want you to have full, well, nearly full use of your hand once we're done. If I win, that is.
You're not going to win.
I'm glad you're certain. I am too, then. Good. Here's Lynette. Very good, Lynette. Thank you. All right. Now, Lynette, would you do me a favor and close the bar for a few moments? We don't want any unsuspecting tourists to walk in and get the wrong idea. I may be a gambler, but I'm not a monster. Good man, Chet. Now, are you ready?
Babe, are you sure, absolutely sure you want to do this?
Babe, would you leave me if I was down one finger?
You know, of course not. You just gambled away our savings and I'm still with you. No. No, Dick? That's a deal breaker. Maybe, but what the fuck am I talking about, Chet? We should be on a bus by now.
Brave.
Yes. Chet is brave, Penny. Very brave. And you may be riding to Hollywood in a golden chariot in just a few short minutes.
God damn it.
Lynette, would you count for us, please?
Of course.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Damn it!
The lighter has failed. Gaylord has won the gentleman's bet. Gaylord, you may now cut off Chet's finger.
No! No! God damn it! You're a fucking
brave man, Chet. I envy you. I really do.
You envy me? How's that? I've lost everything. I have nothing. I've lost the one chance to redeem it. It's gone.
Oh, Chet. Listen. You have the one thing that money cannot buy, and that's bravery.
Why do you envy him? Why?
Because I'm a coward, Penny. Yes. Listen, I have money, I have whatever I want in this life, but I can will a young man to give me his finger by slapping around with my money. I can do all of that, but I'm a coward. All I can do is watch and envy as someone does themselves harm for my enjoyment.
Let's bet again.